Nintendo is clamping down on hackers and homebrew as they begin issuing bans for Nintendo Switch users. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch Force. Gabe is here, and a couple of Switch owners have found themselves with online service bans. That means no eShop, no online gaming, no adding friends, and no social media posting functionalities. One of these users is Shiny Quagsire on Twitter, who is a prominent member of the Switch homebrew community, and he was faced with a ban even though it was on a console that was not hacked. And when he contacted Nintendo, they basically said, sorry, it's over. We're not reversing this at all. And apparently they are doing this to really help lock down the Switch and prevent this system from being hacked or from being a homebrew cesspool.
Yeah, Nintendo systems in the past have kind of become that. The Wii is something that I know a lot of people hacked and added all kinds of games and all other types of stuff that they're not supposed to do. I think that it's good for Nintendo to take proactive measures to try to stop this. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be all for naught. I think this thing is beyond saving. At least this first round of Switches, of course. If they do that hardware fix that was mentioned a couple of weeks ago, then that'll be okay. But yeah, I'm kind of okay with this. It's unfortunate that Switch wasn't really tampered with. I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, just because you're doing this, you can't play any Switch stuff online. That's a little harsh, but you also shouldn't be trying to get home. I mean, don't pirate is basically the thing that we're gonna go with here.
Yeah, I guess it is a little odd in terms of okay, if the one console is following the terms of service, but at the end of the day, it's sort of look, if you're actively trying to break into the system that Nintendo has put in place here and actively trying to subvert what they've got going on, whether it's because you feel you wish that Virtual Console was on, or this is, it's opening free market, whatever the reason is, Nintendo's not going to be cool with that in any capacity. So I think the overall sentiment is hey, good for Nintendo, right? They're backing up and protecting their piece of hardware, and in the end, I think it is better for Switch. I don't know if this ever was going to lead somewhere, super dark and dreary for the console, but hey, protecting, they did go region free on this one in terms of allowing us to access all the eShops. They haven't in the past, so I would much rather see Nintendo take this route and have an active and offensive way of protecting versus, oh god, this was a bad move, we need to reverse course and lock down the regions and lock down the eShops. That would be, to me, far, far worse of an outcome. Yeah,
so, kudos to Nintendo, good on them. Hopefully, the Switch stays as strong as it is. Piracy is obviously terrible for a number of reasons, but yeah, that's just not something we want on our favorite console because it could lead to a whole bunch of other ugly stuff. So, yes, let's do everything correctly, and again, just good on Nintendo for getting this done.
Yes. Two other things. We don't know the number of how many have been banned, but it seems like this is a wave and not just one. And apparently some people are saying that this console was hacked previously and then no longer hacked, and that could have been the way that Nintendo was able to put that ban in effect on said specific Switch. But yes, no homebrew, no pirating, keep it cool. There's a lot of good games on the horizon, and I really want that region-free eShop status to stay for this generation and Nintendo's future. So let us know your take on this homebrew ban situation and how you feel Nintendo handled it, if you're happy about it, and if you've heard anything more in terms of these sort of eShop online bans being sent out. We'd love to hear from you, so let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from the Switch, whether it's bans, brand new releases, or big surprises at E3. We've got you covered. Follow us on Twitter and Discord, links in the description below. And until next time, my friends, thanks so much for watching. Fantastic day. For myself and Gabe, Switch Force out.